Warning: this video contains spoilers for Wings of Fire books 1 to 13, plus both legends, novels, and/or anything about them. Please don't watch this video if you don't want spoilers and haven't read any of these Wings of Fire installments. And if you haven't read them, read them anyway. They're great, inspirational, intriguing books that I would hate for you to miss out on. Hi everyone! Unfortunately, I've had to change up my plan for today. Originally, I planned to do a Dragon Slayer review or initial thoughts video, but the book was much more interesting and covered a lot more topics than I originally anticipated. And because of this, I will need more time to think about it before I can release a video on that. Instead, I've decided to do something I find very exciting, a Wings of Fire book ranking video. I will rank all 13 of the mainstream series books along with both Legends titles. I won't be doing winglets because they're too short to compare with a standard book, and I won't be doing graphic novels because they're based off of the mainstream books. I will rank these 15 in order from worst to best. Also, these are just my opinions. Feel free to leave yours in the comments below, and don't change your opinions just because of what I say. On with the video! In my opinion, the worst WOF book is number 7, Winter Turning. With that said, the writing was great. The protagonist, however, is my least favorite of the 15, and the writing just doesn't make up for it. The plot, being decent, it's not as good as the other Wings of Fire books' plots. Next up is a close call that was difficult to decide. 14th place goes to The Dark Secret. I know, the plot was great. It's just that, again, the characters didn't really win me over. In addition, though it was interesting, it just seemed that it didn't really tie in with the rest of the series that well, and for these reasons, book 4 gets 14th place. Next, I rank book 1, and I don't think any of these books are bad, it's just some are better than others. The thing with this book is that, yes, it was good, but it was sort of slow, and some parts were boring, with just small action sequences spread out throughout the book, instead of the whole thing being exciting. It was just like a couple really exciting parts. 12th place goes to Escaping Peril. Again, it feels so wrong to put this book so low, but the plot was pretty good. The characters were so. It was really funny. It was really funny. But there are better Wings of Fire books. Now this is the part where I really start to feel bad about where I'm placing books. Now I know I'm going to get a lot of disagreement with this one, but for number 11 spot, I have put The Hidden Kingdom. And I love this book. I love how you get to visit multiple kingdoms in it. I just really love this book, but I love other books more. I still just want to say the writing was terrific. The characters were great. The world building was impressive, and I just love this book. The 10th place spot goes to Book 9, Talons of Power. This book was really interesting. It had a character that many of us could relate to in a few ways. The plot, great. I love how you visit multiple kingdoms. I really love the books where you can do that. This book was just wow. This used to be one of my favorites, but it just isn't as good as the next ones on the list. The 9th place spot. Still can't believe what I'm putting in here. This is supposed to be a fan favorite. Well, here we go. My number 9 ranked is book 6, Moon Rising. And I really like this book. I love the character. I love the plot. I love the setting. I love pretty much everything about this book. And to say that this is great, but there are other books better, I can't say that because this book is so good. But I'm gonna have to say that it is phenomenal, but there are better ones, which I've saved for the higher rankings. 8th place, here we go. So for my number 8 spot, I've put in Wings of Fire, Book 5, The Brightest Night. And I really like this book, but I really especially liked the finale. The rest of the book just wasn't that interesting to me, but the finale was great, and for that reason, I doesn't feel right to put it higher than the other books on this list, but I still love this book as always. So, 8th place, The Brightest Night. Now we are in our top half officially. So, this book is actually the first Wings of Fire book I ever read, so I have a special connection to it. So for 7th place, I've put in Wings of Fire, Book 2, The Lost Heir. I am a bit biased for this choice because, some people think The Hidden Kingdom is better, but I don't. I like this better. Maybe it's because I think it has a better plot. Maybe it's just because I had this one first, and it was the first Wings of Fire book I read. I don't know. But what I do know is that I loved the characters in this book. I loved the plot, the world building, the setting was really well done, and I feel like it deserves its spot. And there's only so many Wings of Fire books, so I can't put it higher. In 6th place, I have put Wings of Fire Book 11, The Lost Continent. I think that this book has earned its place, and it fits here. I liked this book. I loved it, actually. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but it isn't the best Wings of Fire book, not by a long shot. So I believe it deserves its current place at number 6. Now we are officially in the top 5, the top third of this list. And on my number 5 spot, I have Wings of Fire Book 10, Darkness of Dragons. I really, really love this book, but this is the very top. This is the space for the best of the best. And so I believe it deserves its place here at number 5, and I love the ending. I love this entire book. Just want to make that clear if you think I'm ranking it too low. For the number 4 spot, I have chosen Wings of Fire, Book 4, The Hive Queen. This book was really popular, and I believe it deserved that popularity. I really, really liked this book. It was hard to put it in this place. I wasn't sure if it should get this place or the place in front. It took me a while to decide that. But in the end, I'm happy where this book is right now, and it deserves its place. For the number 3 spot, I have chosen Wings of Fire, Book 13, The Poison Jungle. I was debating between The Hive Queen and The Poison Jungle for this spot, but in the end, I do believe that The Poison Jungle has better characters, better setting, and a better plot. Maybe not better characters. So overall, I enjoyed both of these books very much, but I think this deserves the number 3 spot. And yeah. For the number 2 spot, I've chosen Wings of Fire Legends Darkstalker. I really, really enjoyed this book. I know this was very, very popular. this was probably the best book, but I am going to rank it as number 2 on my personal list. And I think here we are, the number 1 spot. Finally. Well, if you haven't figured it out already by process of elimination, my number 1 ranked is Wings of Fire Legends Dragon Slayer. I really, really, really enjoyed this book. Maybe it's just the hype because it's brand new, but this book has everything I want in this book. Excitement, world building, setting, comedy, action, adventure. It's everything you could want from a Wings of Fire book, and for that reason, I have this book in number 1. Thank you for watching. If you disagreed with any of my rankings, fine, you probably should. Not everything I ranked should be your ranking. Please leave your own opinion down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this. And until next time.